Who do you think you are? You run around, wreck my studios, break up my talent, bust up my business. You realize how much money that costs me?
Yo, I'm in the crib looking good with my Nikes on, getting ready to review Def Jam Icons, brand man and will, but you already knew this. But skip all the rapping, we about to get into this. Nah, that's just a little something I do on the side. You know, I ain't no rapper or nothing, but I do it on the side. Jigga, holla at me. You don't pick up phone calls. I done sent you like 8 demos, but hey, let's skip all that. Anyway, we're about to get into the review for Def Jam Icon, so let's get into that. And so far, I'm happy, but at the same time, I'm a little bit disappointed. The graphics was beautiful. I love the graphics on this. Visually, the game, it looks really nice. But unfortunately, like the disappointment where like I kind of did have a problem was a little bit with the story. Now the story, it takes place as you being some kind of unnamed hero. You know, you meet up with this guy, Curtis Carver or something like that, and basically he kind of employs you as his I don't really know what kind of job title he gives you. I think you're the manager of his artists or something like that. So like you're kind of like being the the co-president for his record label, and you're gonna sign artists, and you're gonna make them happy. You're gonna make hit records and all that, which is fun. But at the same time, a lot of that comes with beef. You're gonna find yourself getting into it with paparazzis, crazy fans, for some strange reason, undercover cops, and of course his rival Troy Dollar. That's not really where like the problem lies. The problem, I think that this is kind of, like, the story is not really told all that well. Like, the things that lead to the fighting, as far as the story, it doesn't really give you too much detail as to why you're fighting. It's kind of nonsense, you know, in my opinion. Now, the gameplay itself, it's fun, but it's kind of a downgrade of what we've gotten from previous Def Jam games. Previous Def Jam games, you know, we've had a whole variety of moves. You know, people have had like their own separate fighting styles, in which they do in this one. Everyone has their own different fighting styles, but the thing that like difference from Fight for New York and Icon is that you were able to kind of combine like fighting styles with different people. So like everyone doesn't really have the same fighting moves unless if they have the same combinations. So that's what kind of made the game a little bit more fun, coming up with different combinations using different moves. As opposed to this, you got about 5 or 6 fighting styles. But it's not all that fun because it gets kind of repetitive. And it starts to come to a point where it don't even matter who you pick. Because no one ain't really better than anyone else. There's no like statistic difference. There's no stamina difference. There's no strength difference, speed difference. It's like everyone is pretty much the same. So it's like it doesn't really matter like who do you use. Also, another issue for me was that I kind of like how like they had up-to-date rappers in this game, such as T.I., Big Boy, Game, Jim Jones. Only thing is that they didn't really have a lot. You really do want to see more people, and you don't. You're just going to find yourself using the same 4 or 5 people that you like, unless if you just like everyone like that, you know. And it's not really like something that's going to really keep you going as the previous ones did. But one of the biggest things in this game is actually the music. The music is actually great in this game. The music, it has more up-to-date songs, and it even plays a role in the fighting. Each character is going to get their own theme song, and you're going to use what's called DJ controls to kind of like trigger hazards and switch songs. Now, if your song is playing, it's going to give you more of an advantage. You're going to be a little faster and a little stronger than your opponent. Same thing if the opponent's song is playing. That's why you're gonna want to keep your song playing. And also, like, you can throw your enemy over to a hazard, and like you could set off the hazard by using the DJ controls, which is pretty easy to use, and you could do like that extra damage to them. Now, I like that, but I think that it was a little too much because like this game, like, it focuses a whole lot on the music, which is understandable since it's Def Jam Icon. If anyone that knows, Def Jam is actually a record label, but but at the same time, we have to keep in mind that this is a fighting game. You know, for me, it doesn't really make sense that the music is the strong point in a fighting game. So overall, I think that you're gonna have fun with the fighting. I think that you're gonna have fun, send people flying all over the place. It's gonna be fun, and the story mode is gonna be fun. You know, running your own record label, keeping artists happy, dating women, making hit labels and stuff. But unfortunately, with the same old fighting and everything, and the same characters that you're gonna be using again and again, and the same characters you're gonna be fighting again and again, the excitement is only going to last for so long. But for anyone that's coming into this brand new, or maybe even people that's played the previous ones, you know, you might want to consider this a rental. So I'm going to go with a high rental on this.
Is this Clarice? Well, hello, Clarice.
I want to play a game.